Welcome to our JAMB Past Questions series, and today we are going to be focusing on a very important topic when it comes to biology as far as you are preparing for your JAMB UTME, and that topic is evolution. So under this particular series, this particular video, we are going to be solving at least 20 past questions that have been repeatedly coming out from this particular topic that is known as evolution. And if you are just coming across my channel for the very first time, my name is Basi Ejoba, and in my channel, I help students level up the academic game. So if you are here, if you are looking for a good place to level up your academic game, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and also share this video, share my videos to your friends so that they can come here and get value. And in turn, I'll feel motivated to continue dropping videos like this. So as we have here on the board, we have the first question that is based on evolution. And evolution is a topic that I have already taught. I've made a video based on evolution, a live stream session. So make sure you check out that video, watch it, so I can get to understand ways or you can get to know how you can be able to solve or to answer questions that are based on this topic. So let's go right away. So we have the first question here. It says the theory of use and disuse was proposed by A. Mendel, B. Darwin, C. Lamarck, and D. Wallace. The theory of use and disuse was proposed by A. Mendel, B. Darwin, C. Lamarck, and D. Wallace. Now, this is based on the theory of evolution, and there are basically two theories of evolution. The correct answer for the theory of use and disuse of body part was proposed by a scientist known as Jean-Baptiste Lamarck. Jean-Baptiste Lamarck. So the correct answer there is C. The theory of use and disuse of body parts was proposed by Jean-Baptiste Lamarck. He gave two theories. He talked about the use and the disuse of body parts and the inheritance of and the transfer of this trait. So the inheritance of this trait that you have gotten. And in the course of him bringing out this theory, he gave an example using giraffe. He said that over time, giraffes stretching their necks, they were able to get fruit. So they stretch their neck, and over time they pass this trait to their younger ones, right? So the theory of use and disuse of body part was proposed by Jean Lamarck. Number 2 says the theory of natural selection was proposed by B. Well, the theory of natural selection, was proposed by A. Lamarck, B. Wallace, C. Darwin, and D. Linnaeus. The theory of natural selection was proposed by Charles Darwin. And note, Charles Darwin is the father of natural selection. Charles Darwin is the father of natural selection, and natural selection can also be the survival of the fittest. Please take note of this. The theory of natural selection was proposed by Charles Darwin, which is also about the survival of the fittest. So option C is correct. Move on to question number 3. It says, which of the following best explains evolution? Which of the following best explains evolution? We have a sudden appearance of species. B, we have a gradual change in organisms over time. C, we have disappearance of all species. And D, we have the breeding between different species. The correct answer here is B. Evolution is simply the sum total of the gradual changes that occurs in an organism over a long period of time. So basically, what they are trying to ask you in this question is what is evolution, right? Which is a gradual change. It's the sum total of the gradual changes that has taken place in the life of an organism over a long period of time. So that is basically the correct answer for this question number 3. The next question is question number 4. It says, which of the following is not an evidence of evolution? Which of the following is not an evidence of evolution? A. Fossils records. B. Comparative anatomy. C. Artificial selection. And D. Photosynthesis. Which of the following is not an evidence of evolution? Fossil records is an evidence of evolution, remains of organisms that have died. You understand? Comparative anatomy, we compare the anatomy of a particular organisms, of different organisms, right? So that is comparative anatomy, how we relate right? We have what artificial what selection, and we have what photosynthesis. The correct answer there, which is not an evidence of evolution, is what photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is not an evidence of what evolution. We have number 5 question says the presence of similar fallings. The presence of similar fallings in man, bat, and whale. The presence of similar fallings in man, bat, and whale is an evidence of A. Convergent evolution, B. Adaptive radiation, C. Common ancestors, and D. Analogous. A. Convergent evolution, B. Adaptive radiation, C. Common ancestors, and D. What? Analogous. The correct answer there is what? C, which is what? Common what? Ancestors. The presence of what? Similar fallings in man, bat, and whale shows that we all come from what? The same what? Ancestors. Or we come from what? A common what? Ancestors. Right? The next question, which is question number 6, it says the long neck of the giraffe. Remember, I already said this when I was talking about Jean-Baptiste Lamarck, the use and disuse of body parts. So let's just continue. The long neck of the giraffe is often used to explain A. Mutation, B. Natural selection, C. Use and disuse, and D. Artificial selection. The correct answer there is what? The use and disuse of what? Body part, which was proposed by what? Jean-Baptiste what? Lamarck, right? Which I already told you everything about what it, right? So that is question number what? 6. The long neck of the giraffe is often used to explain what? The use and disuse of what? Body parts. Number 7, the question says the study of fossils is known as. The study of fossils is known as. Remember when I told you that fossils is what? The remains of dead what? Organisms that have died over time, their remains. That is what is known as what? Fossils. So the study of these fossils is known as A. Embryology, B. Paleontology, C. Morphology, and D. Taxonomy. A. Embryology, B. Paleontology, C. Morphology, and D. What? Taxonomy. The correct answer there is what? Paleontology. Paleontology is the study of what? Fossils. Paleontology is the study of what? Fossils. Question number 8, it says they change from many toe, that is plenty toes, right, to just one toe horse is an example of. The change from many toed horse to one toed horses is an example of A. Adaptive radiation, B. Mutation, C. Genetic drift, and D. Evolutionary what? Trend. The correct answer there is what? Evolutionary what? Trend. This is the moment you see change, the first thing that should come to your mind should be what? Evolution. They change from plenty toes to just one toe. That means this has taken place over a long period of what? Time. So this is what? Evolutionary what? Trend. It is a trend that was followed before we get what? A one-toed what? Horses, right? So the correct answer there is what? D, which is what? The evolutionary what? Trend. The next question, which is question number 9, says according to Charles Darwin, that's it, in his Darwinism theory, according to Darwin, the driving force of evolution is, according to Darwin, the driving force of evolution is A. Variation, B. Acquired characters, C. Hybridization, and D. Inheritance. According to Darwin observation, the driving force of evolution is what? Variation, and that is what? Option what? A, right? According to Darwin, the driving force of evolution is what? Variation, which is based on what? Differences in what? Even in the same species of what? An organism, the differences where the weaker ones will get to what? Go out, and the stronger ones will what? Survive, which is about the survival of the what? Fittest. Acquired characteristics and inheritance is based on what? Jean Lamarck theory of what? Evolution, right? It's based on characters, acquired characteristics, and the inheritance of this what? Acquired what? Characteristics. So according to Darwin, the driving force of evolution is known as what? Variation. Question number 10, it says the development of antibiotic resistant bacteria, that means bacteria that are resistant to what? Antibiotics, is an example of A. Mutation and selection, B. Genetic drift, C. Artificial selection, and D, recombination. The answer is what? Mutation and selection. The first question is, what is what? Mutation. Mutation is a what? Change, right? Is a change that alters the DNA component of what? An organism. It's a change that alters the DNA component of what? An organism. And that is what happens here when it comes to what? Antibiotic what? Resistance by what? Different types of what? Bacteria. So this is an example of what? Mutation and what? Selection. When the particular type of antibiotics is no longer working for that kind of what? Bacteria. That is what we call what? Antibiotic what? Resistant bacteria. We have question number 11 says structures that have similar functions. Take note, structures that have what? Similar functions but different origins. They perform the same function, similar functions, but they have what? Different origins are called A, analogous structure, B, vestigial organs, C, homologous organs, and D, adaptive what? Feature. The correct answer is what? A, which is what? Analogous what? Structure. We have number 12 here, which of the following provides the most evidence for evolution? Which of the following provides the most evidence for what? Evolution. We have A, comparative anatomy, B, fossils record, C, cell studies, and D, embryology. The evidence, or the following that provides the most evidence that we have been able to even study the Egyptian mummies and the rest, the dinosaurs, the kangaroos, is what? The fossils what? Record. The fossil record provides the most evidence when we talk about the concept of what? Evolution. Question number 13 says, the appendix in man and the wings of a flightless bird. The appendix in man and the wings of a flightless bird are examples of A, homologous organ, B, vestigial organ, C, analogous organ, and D, adaptive feature. The correct answer here is vestigial organ. Vestigial organs are organs that used to perform functions before, but right now they are no longer performing any function. Before time, appendix used to serve as an organ of digestion was man. Appendix was an organ of digestion was man. But as it stands now, appendix does not perform any function for man. Right? It does not serve in your digestion anymore. But appendix is found in the kidney of what is herbivores. Appendix is found currently found in the kidney of what is herbivores. So the appendix man and the wings of the flightless bird are examples of what vestigial organs. Question number 56. The first living organisms were believed to have originated from. The first living organisms were believed to have originated from A, inorganic molecules, B, fully formed species, C, embryos, and D, fossils what remains. The correct answer there is what? A, which is what? Inorganic what? Molecule. The first living organisms were believed to have originated from what? Inorganic what? Molecules. Question number 15 says, which of these scientists independently reached the same conclusion as Charles Darwin when it comes to the concept of what? Evolution? We have A, Mendel, B, Wallace, C, Malthus, and D, De Vries. The correct answer there is what? Wallace. His full name is what? Thomas what? Wallace. Thomas Wallace is one of the independent scientists that came to the same conclusion as what? Charles Darwin, talking about variation, natural selection, and the what? Survival of the what? Fittest. So this is where we will call it a wrap based on this particular topic known as what? Evolution. We are on a series trying to treat questions, past questions and answer based on topic by topic, chemistry and biology. If you find this video helpful, please don't forget to hit on the red subscribe button and also share these videos to your friends so that they can come here and get value. And also drop it in the comment section. Feel free to suggest any topic you want me to treat on. You can also become part of this family if you are ready to smash your JAMB UTME, if you are ready to smash your WAEC, your NECO, your GC. Drop it in the comment section. Request for my WhatsApp number. I'm going to share my WhatsApp number with you. Chat me on WhatsApp and you'll get to be added to our private WhatsApp group. You can also get a copy of this past questions and answer, which is based on topic by topic. And until I see you in my next video, always remember that you're wonderful, always remember that you're unique, and always remember that you pay setter. I, Basi Ejogba, really loves you. Thank you.